pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Before we get started with our meeting, we just need to do a little work as a board. Every year we need to elect a new chair and vice chair, so we need to do a quick election here. So we'll open it up. Do we hear any
You're not going to campaign
nominations for chair?
I nominate you, Bob.
I second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And currently, Tim is our vice chair, and,
I nominate Tim to be our vice chair. Second it.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Tim.
Thank you.
Got the job for another year. Thank you for taking that. All right.
Does it come with a pay raise this year?
Oh, yeah, definitely a pay raise. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll get started with our meeting. Our first applicant tonight is DRB 2023-01, the application of Chick-fil-A at 319 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for an awning and door vinyl. And you can just approach the podium right there. You can lay your plans out on the table, and welcome.
Okay. See it?
Okay. And here, if you,
Hey, Sipka.
do you feel more comfortable using a handheld mic?
No, I can,
Okay, so you got them?
New York, I got a big mouth.
All right, good, okay. Well, you're on TV also, these are televised live, so, okay.
So, we're back with the Chick-fil-A. This time, the sign is being made smaller because of the height of the awning, because they're adding the awning now. They're doing the same awning that is throughout the
Center.
the shopping center. It's the black awning with the same type of canvas material. It's non-illuminated, and let me show you that here. Here's the awning picture. So originally it was larger, I guess, and it took away from the size of the sign, so they changed it to make it a little smaller.
I went by last night, it looks like it's a hair lower possibly too, just a bit than the neighboring business.
Yeah, so the sign went down to 31.55 square feet.
Okay, chief, you want to spin it around there, it's upside down for the,
Is it up?
there.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay, so we're good with the awning? It's
Yeah,
gonna,
we'll go with the awning.
it's gonna match, okay,
Okay.
all right.
And then the sign itself it did go down to 31.55 square feet, which is allowable by code. And then the only other thing that we have with the Chick-fil-A is the replacement of
Monument sign.
the tenant panels.
So those are gonna match in color,
Yep, all the colors will be the cream background with the white creamish color background with the red.
and at nighttime it'll be blacked out,
Yeah.
except for the Chick-fil-A, which will shine through.
Right, and anything around it will be painted to match the same colors as the monument that is already there.
You guys
Does the
good?
cream background color match the color of the existing stone?
Yeah, it says yes.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as the other tenants, the
Okay.
background.
Yeah. Let's just go back to the wall sign for a second if we could. So it's 31.55 square feet. The big issue, a couple months ago when you were in, or the other representative was in, was the height. It was at 17.4.
Right.
So 15 is our max. It looks like you've made it.
Yes, they adjusted the size to come to code.
Okay,
That's what I,
Right.
all right, so it's channel letters.
Channel letters, and the channel letters are mounted with aluminum. The faces are translucent. It's a translucent face with the acrylic letters. The acrylic letters are red, and then the trim is painted match the back of the head, the facet,
The building.
the building, yeah.
Okay. And I assume they'll repair all the,
Everything will be repaired and brought that up to, make it look nice.
okay. You know what, if you can just maybe swing the mic just a little closer to you?
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure. Okay.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
All right, are we good with the wall sign? You guys have any
Yeah,
questions
good.
on that? Okay. And I guess the old holes, naturally, you're going to repair and everything.
Of course, everything will be repaired and painted to whatever colors are existing already.
All right. What else, guys?
I have nothing. I think it's
I have
fine.
nothing either.
You know, let's just mention, in that shopping center, Chick-fil-A's allowed to use up to 20% of the available window space for signage.
Right.
So if they're going to put some banners or whatever, so
I
20%
believe-
is their max.
Yeah, I believe alls they had for, I don't think I'm showing, oh yeah, alls they have here, I'm sure, sorry. I believe they're showing, it's just the store hours that are gonna be on the door. And then above the doors are the address numbers.
Right.
And those are also white vinyl film.
Okay. And I don't know if that plans for it, I kind of doubt it, but a lot of businesses in town put up like the A-frame signs on the sidewalk with the
Oh,
mango.
yeah.
You're not allowed.
No, they're not doing
It's
that.
against code. Okay, I didn't think you
Yeah,
guys.
no, Chick-fil-A's good about following the code.
Yeah, oh,
The only
yeah.
time they ever have a problem is when they want a huge pylon
Right.
that goes all the way up to the sky, but
Yeah. Okay.
you don't need that there.
No, we sure don't. I think that place is going to be very successful. And, yeah.
It always brings a lot of business into the area, that's for
Absolutely,
sure.
yeah.
For other businesses, it helps.
Sure, sure. Okay, guys. Any other questions, comments? Sharon, you're good there? Tim, you're good?
Yep.
Any questions or comments from the
No,
board?
not
Okay,
at all.
Somebody want to take this, make a motion for approval? Sharon, want to take it?
Okay. For DRB 2023-01, Chick-fil-A, I move to approve one monument sign, one wall sign, awning, and door vinyl.
Great,
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, great, thank you very much.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. And next on the agenda is DRB 2023-02, the application of Citizens Bank at 363 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne. Hello again.
Hello.
Yeah,
This worked out well.
yeah, all the way from Frederick?
Fredericksburg, Virginia, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
just for the meeting, so that's
Actually,
great.
yeah, Spotsylvania Courthouse, I'm in the country, Fredericksburg.
Appreciate you being here.
I have relatives buried there.
So, let's see, so this is for Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank, they're doing a national brand change, and they're removing bank from their branding. So it's just going to be known as Citizens now. So basically, they're staying with the same colors that Citizen Bank has now, with the green that Citizens has already. The first sign that they want to just replace is the monument sign. They're basically replacing it size for size. There's no going to be any change in the size. It's just that it's not going to have the arch top. They're going to square it off. And they're adding the golden color and the green, and the white lettering for the Citizens Bank is pushed through opaque letters. So they're that's illuminated.
Position-wise, same position?
I'm sorry.
You're not going to move it at all, it's going to be in the same
No,
spot?
same exact spot.
Same exact spot, okay. All right.
Yes, and so instead of being like the foundation being separate, it's going to be just a flat surface all the way down. And then they're separating it by the color. So the color will be on the bottom and up on the right side of it to kind of show that that's where the bank is, as far as where the entrance is. You'll see also on the directional signs.
All right, so it comes in at 22.5 square feet, so you're well within code, so.
Right, and so the green square part, the green, which is going to be a 4 feet 3 inches square. So it's 4 feet 3 inches by 4 feet 3 inches. That is the main sign itself in the green, with the green backing.
Right, okay.
And that's 1801 square feet, just for that square itself on the monument.
Although you have it on your top of your page, you're showing 32.56.
Well, that's with, it's 32.56, that's with the base.
Right, okay,
That's the total square footage of the sign itself.
all right. But it's essentially the same size it's there.
Yes, yes.
What do you guys think about that?
I don't think there's a need to distinguish it. It fits within the size frame, so we'll just stick with that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Looks like it's like 7, almost 8-inch lettering. I think that's pretty good size for
Yeah.
right there, so
Oh, yeah.
I got no issue with that sign. I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
Gotta
Okay,
love
good.
rebranding where you just,
You're staying with the same typeface font.
Yes,
Right. Okay, so we'll move to the next page.
okay. All right, these are the directional signs. There's going to be 3, which they're already existing there now, and they're considered pole signs. These are also going to be poles, but they're going to go down into the ground, but it's the directional itself is going to be flush to the ground. It's actually the same as the monument sign as far as coloring goes. These are all non-illuminated directional signs, and they all 3 of them are 4.58 square feet. They also square off instead of having the rounded top.
It's funny, the code calls for 4-foot max on those.
So do you want them to lower it to 4 feet? Because I can have them lower it.
Why don't we do that?
Yes?
Yeah, that's what the code says. 4
Okay,
feet,
so max 4 feet. And I'll have new drawings done. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's,
So that's all 3 of them here. The first one is welcome and enter, and the other 2 are exits. You can see them all here.
the other thing the code calls for is they have to be 10 feet off the cartway. So I don't know if they are or not.
They're going exactly where they are now, but it
Okay.
looks like let me see if they have it listed in it has to be 10 feet from the right-of-way? Okay, I'm sure it is.
Okay,
And I'll make sure that
will make
it's,
sure, yeah.
I'll make sure that it's on the drawings. You want it showing 10 feet from the right-of-way?
yeah, and if they could submit those new drawings to the
Yeah.
township, just for the file.
That's fine.
Okay, great, for the height and the.
Right, I'll have them,
location.
yes, and I'll make sure that they mark that it's 10 feet from the right-of-way as well as 4 square feet. Okay.
You guys go with the directional signs then?
yeah.
You good?
Yes.
Sharon, you good? Okay, all right. Okay, non-illuminated, all 3.
Okay,
Okay,
great. On the southeast elevation, this is sign 5. This is over the entryway of the building. Since the building is uniquely designed, there was only one place that they really could position the letter set so that it was centered on the fascia. This is an illuminated sign, and it's internally illuminated on a raceway, and they paint the raceway to match the green in the backing of the facet. It matches the facet. These are also the faces are translucent. And again, they're removing the bank.
Looks like just pretty much a swap out on that, right?
So are they're grandfathered in for the side sign?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, this is 15.09 square feet.
okay. All right, good. So that's, you guys good with that one? Okay, and this, and the other one on the side?
Right. Yeah, then there's another one on the southeast side of the building, and basically the same exact sign, same size, and it's just towards the corner more.
Okay,
Also, on that elevation is they're refacing the surround on the ATM. They're squaring it off, getting rid of the arch. It's not really shown in this picture. You can see it, I guess, above on top. The only part that lights up on the ATM is the Citizens itself. For security reasons, they have that at
Sure.
all the banks.
okay. All right. So you got some vinyl decal, looks like?
Okay. Are we good on those?
Yeah, I think, no problem there, right? We're good, okay.
Okay, great. And then the next is the west elevation, and this is the night depository. This is also, they're changing it to square it off. The size isn't changing. It's the same size, and it's non-illuminated. It's just it's on the same size as the drive-through.
Okay. All right.
Okay? And I think the next is just the bands for the vinyls on the door. They're replacing the vinyls and removing bank. It's just going to say Citizens. And I think that's it on that. And lastly, I think this is last, is just, the night box, deposit box, which we did that already, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just showing the hours on the vinyls on the drive-through window. And that would cover it.
Guys, questions and comments and
I have none.
none?
I have a little one.
Go ahead.
I have a little one. There's also part of this commission's scope is to review landscaping. What are your plans for the landscaping?
Okay, so the
And not, you're the
landscaping-
sign people, but what are their plans?
Well, whatever the code is or the design for that area is, but usually when they go in and replace the monument signs, they replace exactly what's there. They try not to damage it at all because they don't want to spend more money, of course, but they usually replace what's there, right? Exactly and leave it the way it was. I think the only ones that would be affected probably would be the monument sign. The directionals are pretty much not, oh yeah, the directionals too, but they usually replace to what's there.
So that you think they're going to pull out the shrubs that are there and put new shrubs?
They try not to pull anything out. If anything, they would cut it back so that they could get it in there and not have to replace it or change it at all.
Well, that's not, well, I wish, there's no requirement for new
Well, we would just
plants.
ask if they're going to do a major landscaping plan,
Oh.
they would have to come before us.
Yes, I would,
Yeah.
It could use some refreshing.
okay,
It would make it new and make it, right now, the plants tend to be scraggly, and, they've just been taken care of, minimal.
So what I'll
They
have
want to
them-
consider making the front of their building look a little more,
presentable.
yeah, well, new, too.
Yeah, since they're changing the signs, I can understand
Yeah,
that.
they can,
Well, I can have them, when they redo the drawing, I can have them add to the drawings a small landscape area,
Yeah,
like
they
3
may
square
just wish
feet
to do
around the
that.
sign, and have them just repair and update all foliage.
Yeah, if they want to, I don't think we
You're good
can
with that?
require, but we can certainly recommend it.
Okay,
And it will make, everything look like, hey, we're different, we're new.
Yeah, Yeah, they'll do it. They're good about it.
I have
I think,
one.
I have a question.
Couple comments. I'm sorry, go ahead, Sharon.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, I just wanted to, I was looking through all the pictures, and I don't know what page this is, but it's, because it says page 1. It's titled Additional Survey Photos, and there's like a box-like area. So it's a second picture, it's actually the picture in the middle, and there's like a set of doors, and I noticed some vinyl signs.
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
door.
on-
Is that gonna be replaced?
yeah, those are the vinyls that, I guess what's there now, you can't see them. They're cream and they can't be seen. So they're very small. It's a small band. I don't even think, let me see if I have the dimensions here. But on all the other ones that we've done, they're only a couple of inches and they go just across. It's like, I don't even think the letter set is this big. So it's not, it wouldn't be, it's across the thing, so it's definitely under 10% of
Right.
the window.
I was just curious if these vinyl signs are also going to be replaced, because I saw that you had the vinyl signs proposed.
So if you look at page 11 on the drawings, right here, it shows the doors, yes.
Are these the ones, are these for the same doors on
That's the
this?
east elevation, let me see. Yes, that's the front of the bank, I believe, the front, no, that's east elevation, so that's on the side.
Because they seem to be a different set of doors.
Here, the southwest elevation, which is, yes, this is the front of the bank. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay, so that door, that door is the one on
The front of the building.
this one?
On the roadway.
I think I'm just trying to understand it, because I've never been to the building.
Okay, here, I'll show you this way. So this is the front of the building. This would be considered right here, the vinyls on the door.
Uh-huh.
And then there's vinyls on the door. I think is that the only door? Vinyls there, and then vinyl over here too, on these doors.
Okay, and we have, on the application, do we have the vinyl signs for both entrances?
Yeah, final signs on both entrances.
On both entrances?
well, if we don't, if you can add that. If you're not showing it in the plans here,
The
if you can
vinyls are
add
gonna
that.
be consistent. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
just.
There's no size change in those strip vinyls, it's just that they're getting rid of the bank again.
Gotcha.
Essentially, what we're saying is if the vinyls are gonna be the same for this door as to the other door, I think they would be the same
Yes,
vinyls.
yes. So I'll have them noted on the drawings.
Okay, great.
Yeah, note the vinyls, vinyls. Okay. All right,
I have a comment on your monument sign.
yes.
What are the chances of maybe putting the address at the base of the monument sign?
The number of the road,
Yeah,
I don't see why they couldn't add a vinyl inlay. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that. Where the green, where the golden color?
possibly in there if there's enough room.
Yeah, I can see if they can add the street number,
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of confusion with a lot of these streets because of West Lancaster and East Lancaster. And the center of downtown Wayne kind of divides the east and the west.
Right.
People do get confused with that. So is whatever the street number is, west,
So-
363 West,
Have them put
W.
W 363?
363W.
Okay, 363W.
Because I'm not too sure if the address is on the building itself, and we need to have it somewhere, either on the monument sign or on the building. So,
It's going to be on the window vinyls is the numbers in the front
Okay.
of the building,
want her to put it in both places.
which is above the doors that she was speaking about, those
Right,
vinyls.
okay.
So it'll be there, but if you want it on the roadway, I can't see why they wouldn't
What do you
add
guys
a.
think?
No,
Well, yeah.
That's fine.
They got enough room on that sign to
Yeah.
do that.
Right,
Yeah, okay, I'll have them add it.
all right.
And make sure it says west, correct?
Yeah,
So
or
we want-
W, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of confusion, and I think they have also another branch, maybe, don't they have one down in Radnor, near the Radnor Hotel? Is that Citizens, or, I'm not sure, maybe it's
They're all
not
green.
Citizens, but whatever, yeah, okay.
Did they go into where the Bernie Robbins was?
Nah, on the back there's a,
Yeah, it's behind and behind.
yeah,
Oh, there's the Wells Fargo that was there.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
there's another one with green, so,
Another
yeah.
green one, thanks.
There's so many banks coming in anymore.
yeah, okay. I don't know if there's signs in the parking lot, if they're gonna be
They're
changed also?
not changing any of those signs.
Not changing any of those,
No.
okay, all right.
That would be in the package if they were changing them, but they're
Okay.
not.
All right. What else, guys? You good? Sharon, you
Yeah.
good? Tim,
I'm fine.
you good? Who wants to take it?
I'll take it.
Take it?
In the matter of DRB 2023-02, I move to approve the application
Should we mention about the,
with adding the address onto the monument sign
Okay.
okay.
And should we
And-
say
and-
maxing out the directional signs at 4 feet?
and, yes,
And it-
and reducing the directional
Directionals.
signs down to
Okay.
the maximum of,
And taking care of the,
maximum square footage.
And
cartway.
just take a look at the landscaping.
yeah, the landscaping.
Okay, good,
Good.
So moved.
okay. And
Aye.
do you have any questions for us as a board?
Not at all.
You're good? Okay. So did we
Yes.
hear a second on that motion?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot.
That's great. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
You-
You'll make Citizens Bank very happy.
Great. You're not driving back tonight, are you?
No, no.
Okay, good.
I can't. I
right.
can't do all that.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
I've been
Yeah,
up since 5:30.
okay, good.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks a
Thank you
lot.
very much.
Appreciate it.
I got everything upside down.
All right, next is DRB 2023-03, the application of DMV/Verizon at 300 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for some lighting.
I'll say
How
it's
you
probably
doing?
DRV, or DVM.
DVM.
Yeah, I can see the shirt.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
No,
No,
that's what it says on here.
Everyone calls us DVM. or
Okay.
DMV. They get confused. It's easy mistake.
All right,
We actually did, speaking of Fredericksburg, we actually did a building down in Fredericksburg.
Oh, really?
A Verizon, yeah.
Oh,
We did a
geez.
bunch of jobs in Virginia that
yeah.
year.
All right, let us know who you are, and there's the mic, so talk right
Okay,
into the mic.
yeah. So my name is Matt Ricker. I'm the project manager that ran the LED lighting project at the building. This was a project in 2021, I would say the summer of 2021. All we did at the project was we replaced the existing lighting of the building with LED models with essence of energy savings. So the problem that we're running into now is two of the exterior lights on the roof of the building are protruding onto a neighbor's property, and therefore, I don't know if you're all aware of it, but a complaint has been come in. So my plan that I put together here is basically the resolution of what we're gonna do
Okay, great.
to enact that.
So just for a point of reference, that Verizon building's not really marked, it's kind of a,
We all know where the secret Verizon
but it's
building
diagonal from the Wawa
is.
in Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah,
know.
diagonal from the
I
Wawa.
know, we all know they hide out
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so go ahead, Matt, walk
Okay.
us through what you want to do.
Yeah, so we were, I started explaining before we started the meeting, but on the interior of the building, we just did light-for-light retrofit replacements just of the existing lighting in there. And on the exterior of the building, we replaced with new fixtures of the exact match of what already was existing. So if you look at my plans here, these are the two wall packs that are currently on the roof that are causing the issue. Here's a night version where you can see, like, yeah, that's a photo from the neighbor.
Like, I
So-
look at these, I'm like, this is inside the Verizon building? Look at the
Yeah,
back.
this is on top. We also, if you see at the bottom, kind of on this, that's the parking lot under those awnings there. We installed those lights as well, but to my knowledge of the conversations that I've had with Verizon and everyone else, those aren't giving an issue. What we could do also is these are on a knuckle mount, the new lighting. So we can even angle them down a little bit more just to, just ensure that we visit this once and we don't have to go back again. But yeah, as you can see, this is a shot from
Yeah.
the neighbor's, I don't know, living room, bedroom, and it's a similar picture, but you guys get the idea.
Right.
So I actually brought a sample with me of the new fixture that we're going to be installing, but this is the cut sheet. It basically gives all the specs of the new model. And as you can see the picture of it in the top, it's a full cutoff model, which will just completely shine the light straight down. It's not going to go out into the windows anymore. You'll still be able to see some shine of a light, but it's not going to be blaring into your window or anything like that. Let's see what else I have here. And that's basically it. I'll show you the sample that I brought with me.
Wow, it's a crazy question. Are those upper lights needed? I mean, it looks like it's pretty bright back there.
There are HVAC units on the roof, and
Okay.
sometimes the techs do have to work on
Okay.
on the roof of the building.
All right.
But as you see, this is smaller, and there's a guard here, and this can be brought out to any degree. But my best bet would just be 90 degrees straight down. And if the guys are on the roof and
Right.
they need to shine it a certain way just for the work, because they're all aware of the complaint that came in as well.
Sure.
And we were kind of just waiting for us to have this meeting before we went ahead and made
Okay.
any changes.
All right.
So yeah, as you can see, and then that's the light of it. It'll be mounted right on the wall, and it's 0, 45, or 90. So.
Okay, good.
That's really good.
Yep.
Do you
That's
happen
really-
to have any pictures of that lighting in use?
Not right now. It's something I'd be able to provide, but at this time, no.
That's almost like a dark sky light.
What's
You know,
that?
this new thing, dark sky, you're supposed to shine lights down,
Yeah.
so you're not like making more light in the sky. It's almost like a dark,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it is a dark sky light.
Yeah, I mean, we've ran into this problem before in these buildings. I'm sorry. We ran into this problem before in the Verizons where the neighbors, they're used to a certain type of light, and then they see all of a sudden
Right.
these bright new LEDs, and it does cause an issue. And this is the solution that we've used throughout all the projects. We've done about 200 to 250 of these projects nationally. So we've never received an additional complaint after installing one of these fixtures.
I think a more important question is whether you have consulted the people that were affected by this lighting, extreme lighting, and whether you have been able to talk about this solution with them.
I haven't received any contact information. So basically, we're a contractor, so we go directly through Verizon. So I guess the due diligence would be on Verizon to kind of bring us into contact with that neighbor. But I have not, no. But I mean, I can guarantee you that once these are up, it's not going to be shining into their window or anything else like that.
It's like it's shielded with zero light spill.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You guys all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Tim?
Yeah, thank you.
Any questions for the board?
I guess basically my only question is if you guys approve this, would a permit be necessary or anything like that?
Lisa will
Yes?
help you out with that.
Okay.
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 All right, good. All right.
All right.
Jane, you want to take it?
All right. For DRB 2023-02, for the Verizon building on Lancaster Avenue to replace the existing lights on the above, what do you call that?
It's on the roof.
On the
Yeah.
roof, okay, on the roof with downward angled new lights so that they will not cast light into the adjoining neighbor's building.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second it?
Second? Then you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. They're on photocell?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
photocell,
Do
yes.
you guys manufacture these yourself, or how you source them?
No, this is through RAB. It's a company, just a lighting company. We buy a lot of our fixtures from.
Okay. They domestic or?
Yeah. I actually picked this up on the way here from New York. I stopped in Jersey.
Oh, that's where they're manufactured? Oh, interesting.
How far did you come, Matt?
Who makes them again?
What's that?
Who makes these lights?
RAB, R-A-B,
Okay, thank you.
Long Island.
Oh, you came from Long
Long
Island?
Island, yeah.
interstate today.
We had a Jersey on deck, so from all locations today.
Yeah, I mean, this is a short trip for me. I mean, I did jobs, like, my main contract is Verizon, so I did jobs nationally this year. I was in Cleveland, I was in Kansas
Wow.
City, yeah, I've been all over. So 2 hours for me is not much.
Okay, good. All right.
Thanks, guys, appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thank
Matt.
you.
Appreciate it. All right. Last on the agenda tonight, DRB 2023-04, the application of Idorsia at 100 Matson Ford Road for an acrylic sign. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Can
Oh,
talk
sorry.
right to the mic.
Actually, it's not acrylic, it's an aluminum can sign.
Sorry
So,
about that. All right, so tell us who you are and,
my name's Eileen Dixie. I'm with Fiore Design. We're in Haverford, and we're the design firm for Idorsia. And our Idorsia is a Switzerland company, pharmaceutical company, and their new U.S. headquarters is in Radnor.
good.
So they would just like permission to, this is just going to be a flush-mounted can sign, stud-mounted into the concrete soffit. Well, there'll be no lighting on it. It's just really just an identifier. And they're in the Radnor Corporate Center.
Yeah, it's pretty simple application. Yeah.
How high up is it?
It is up 138 inches is the bottom of the soffit.
That's my only concern there, but if you got that, you make me do math.
I measured out the, little less than 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gotten close there, though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting there trying to do my
Yeah,
math here.
13.79, yeah. So,
Yeah, it's nice because they are on the Matson Ford Road, and it'll be nice for people to see them.
Exactly.
You know, because the sign, I've only been there a couple of times, but it does come up pretty quick on you, so
Yeah.
it'll be nice for people
So
to
the
be able
letter
to find
size is
them.
24-inch, which for
Oh,
downtown
I
Wayne
know
would be
where they
too
are.
big.
They're in the old, I know where they are now.
Yeah.
I'm staring at it going, "Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they're set so far back off of Matson Ford, you need some pretty big
Okay,
letters.
so,
So 24 inches certainly a good size, I
That,
think, in
and
that
because they're
location.
lowercase, they actually look smaller.
yeah.
Yeah, they do, yeah, they do.
And they fit nicely right into that, the actual,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will look nice.
whatever you
They'll look
wanna
nice.
call that is.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was a restaurant going in there. when I saw the
Initially,
application.
I thought so too.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. All right, good.
What does Idorsia do?
They're a Swiss pharmaceutical company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do, I know their big one is a sleep aid, and Jennifer Aniston is the spokesperson for it, so.
Okay. Are they new to Radnor, or is it just that they want signage?
They are moving into this build, they're actually expanding, and they don't have any signage
Okay.
on their building, so they have quite a bit of real estate in that corporate park.
Yeah.
It's
good.
all connected, but since they just took over this part of the building, they just thought, wow, we have a spot now,
Sure,
so,
sure, good.
yeah.
All right, that's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions for the board?
I don't, thank you.
Any questions? No. Eileen, is it?
Eileen, yes.
Eileen, any questions for Eileen? No, we're good? Okay. Want to take a Sharon? Okay.
For DRB 2023-0-04, Idorsia Fiore Design, I move to approve, I think they said it's an aluminum can sign. Yeah, I move to approve this.
Okay. So here's-
Second.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. So
Thank
you're
you
headed
very
back to
much.
Jersey then?
I'm going back to Jersey.
All right, okay, all right, drive safe.
Well, it'll be nice, actually, I'll miss a lot of the traffic.
Yeah, let's hope, yeah. All right, great, all right. Anything else for our board tonight? We're in good shape?
Yeah, this is not a big deal, but, you know, I think the Fidelity Investments,
Yeah, we need to look into that.
they,
Yeah.
I think they put up more than they should on their
Okay.
windows,
We're
but
gonna
maybe it's temporary, I don't know.
Right, we're going to check that out, yeah,
Where are they located?
okay.
They're like on the corner, they're in that little
But we're
strip mall.
still on the mic, okay. So we'll adjourn the meeting?
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.